We just had a caller who didn't want to go on the air, but wanted to ask you, okay, so you've got plenty of wildfires going on around the area, whether it's the Beaver Creek Fire about 80 miles southwest of here, which we get haze, or I was up around
Mountain Fire.
Yeah, the Cliff Creek Fire up around Jackson, which I passed through last week, and on my way up it wasn't as bad, but on my way back it was like you couldn't see about 100 yards down the highway, but they still had it open. So the caller was wondering, is there a way to maybe transfer authority and power back to the states? And what would the process be like if that could ever happen to let the states control fighting blazes versus the U.S. Forest Service and decisions that are made back there?
Yeah, listen, it's a really important question, and I think what you're seeing now with so many of these forest fires is a combination of mismanagement of our national forests for so long that have resulted in an unwillingness, for example, to go in and clear out the dead timber, as well as an unwillingness to respond quickly enough when these fires start. I mean, when you're talking about the Lava Mountain fire outside Du Bois, it really was our governor, state legislators who had to get on the phone and really plead with the Forest Service to get involved and begin to manage that fire instead of just letting it burn. And too often you've got situations where the burns are allowed to go on until they really are directly threatening people's homes and our businesses, and that shouldn't happen. And I think clearly, if you look at really from any aspect, the management of our national forests by the Forest Service has been really deficient and has caused a lot of the damage that we're seeing today. And I certainly do support greater state authority over the management and being able to make decisions at a state level. I fundamentally believe government that is closest to us is best, and I'd like to see us move in that direction with respect to our national forests.